Yo, YouTube, it's Rob Money here, and I'm just chilling over here playing some Pokemon. I wanted to actually do a talk wrestling video right now, and I feel like since I have time while I'm waiting for the laundry to finish, why not talk some wrestling? Okay, and especially since this weekend is Wrestlemania weekend. There's a lot of shit going on at Wrestlemania. In fact, while we play this, we'll talk about all the different matches that's on the card or being talked on the card. In fact, I put away my game already. It's late already anyway to be playing video games. Alright. Let's just talk some wrestling right here. Alright. Next time I'm just gonna do this. If I do this kind of thing, I'm gonna, you know, do it from my laptop. Because technically we're already doing that right now, as you guys can see. My computer has shined over me. But we're gonna go over many things when it comes to wrestling right now. My overall opinion, if you ask me about this empty arena, this empty arena concept that WWE and AEW are on right now to give us a show while we're in quarantine, you know. I don't want to say it because apparently I found out that if you say what type of virus, YouTube gets offended for some reason. I don't know why. I mean, to me, it's like, fuck. People know what the fuck it is. It's no discrimination about it unless somebody's just being racist and blaming Asians, you know? And quite honestly, I take offense to that. In fact, I had to check myself once for that. I mean, I remember being at Ross, you know, and standing next to a person who was Chinese when this whole thing started. And I had to say, motherfucker, stop being so fucking racist. And don't even look at him. Don't even acknowledge him, you know? Don't even be a fucking... Don't act racist. Check yourself. And apparently, I must have gave him that impression because Whoo... I want to say sorry. I'm not a racist. I really hate this freaking virus going around because it's made me feel like, oh my god, that came out of me? Holy shit. So I had to check myself. So if you guys are actually having that kind of problem right now and you are conflicted, just stop thinking about it and just go on with your day. You know, that's all I'm going to say. And make sure you stay safe while you're at it too. Alright, so my whole concept of the empty arena shows that we've been having, I know it's kind of different because there's no fan reaction, but it's actually kind of good for me because it's like, okay, I can actually dig into this because now we can get into the storylines. The actual storylines is what's actually carrying both shows at the moment. Um, you know, it's really, really crazy. And, you know, the first thing is first, you know, I know a lot of people are all for AEW being so successful with being storytelling the way they should be for a wrestling show. Um, I'm gonna say this: they wouldn't have been able to do it if WWE didn't go on and did their show first in the empty arena. When WWE went and did their empty arena shows first, it pretty much gave AEW, hey, this is definitely going to be weird. It's not going to be the same. So they capitalized on what WWE did wrong when WWE was trying it out. And here's the thing. I even looking at stock wise, WWE stock has rose since this whole thing happened, and quite honestly, they did the best they could for the first time ever because this was gonna be the first empty arena wrestling show ever. So they were the ones who made the mold, and AEW, they felt like AEW. I feel like they tried to break the mold, and I think they're still both shows are both shows are, I really believe, Raw, SmackDown, NXT, Dynamite, Dark, you know, they are actually trying to make this work the best way possible. It's not going to be great. That's for sure. It's not going to be great. But you got to give both companies the credit that they are doing. Do I agree that they should have postponed everything and took the guys off the road so they can be with their families and be safe. There's a part of me that says yes. But there's also a part of me that understands that the show must go on. And quite honestly, they want to give you guys what you want as far as a wrestling show goes and what a quality and entertainment, And that's always been one of Vince McMahon's mottos, I mean, frick, 9/11 happened. Guess what Vince McMahon was doing the 2 days after? He had SmackDown. You know, um, give you guys another one. Eddie Guerrero died. They did a tribute show. By the way, we'll talk about Dark Side of the Ring later. I was actually gonna check out the New Jack video, probably tomorrow. I mean, I know it's out already, but I want to try and watch it because YouTube has it, and I'm signed to YouTube Red, I believe. So I'm gonna try to check that out tomorrow. And maybe we'll talk about Dark Side of the Ring tomorrow. How's that? All right. As far as WrestleMania weekend goes, this is gonna be quite interesting. WrestleMania is gonna be 2 nights, Saturday and Sunday. You're gonna have different matches on both nights, different main events, and quite honestly, I'm looking forward to it. I mean, I feel like WWE is putting a lot of work into what WrestleMania can be for this year. I wish, like many others, I do wish they did postpone it to SummerSlam or the week of SummerSlam so we could have both SummerSlam and WrestleMania. But I can understand Vince wanting to, uphold what he promised his audience. You gotta give him that. I mean, as much as the man will want to make money off of you, he's actually trying to give you what you guys want as a show, even if he has to do it from home. That's crazy, right? I give him a lot of respect for it. I also worry for these guys because they're doing these shows and there's a possible chance they can get exposed to any of this. But I'm glad that they were able to tape WrestleMania, from what I've heard from the dirt sheets, especially for coming from Meltzer and Alvarez. They have pretty much said that WWE has recorded and canned WrestleMania already. Most of the matches are done. Most of the matches are good. And they're all ready. And I bet you WWE took the time to edit and I think we're gonna be in for a very interesting WrestleMania. Not just because of an empty arena, but I believe it's because maybe they were able to do more than we thought what they could do with it. So, we hear AEW being creative. Let's see what WWE does for WrestleMania. So, in honor of WrestleMania, let's go over the matches that we are going to get. Starting with Roman Reigns versus Bill Goldberg. Well, this was happening at WrestleMania, but now it's being changed due to Roman pulling out due to health concerns. As you know, Roman has a compromised immune system from his leukemia, and lymphoma. So he had to pull out. WWE granted him that time off because they understand that he, of all those guys, is probably more in jeopardy to this virus than anybody else on the roster. Him and Jerry Lawler both got pulled, so it's gonna be kind of weird without Roman, But hey, it's cool. Roman is now being replaced with Braun Strowman. Man, this is kind of I like to say this. This is one of the first WrestleManias in a long while where we have guys in the main event that are fresh, I would say, for a world title at WrestleMania. Of course, our champions aren't fresh. That would be Bill and Brock. But I feel like Braun Strowman is going to win this match. And I think that him and Roman are going to have a major main event feud, Or him and The Fiend. Who knows, right? In my honest opinion of this match, I could see it being a pound and pound match. Do I see Goldberg doing his spears? I'm pretty sure. I'll say this much: if Goldberg leaves WrestleMania with the title, that must mean Braun wasn't ready yet, or Vince isn't ready to pull the trigger on Braun. But I have a huge, huge hunch because Bill only probably signed for Mania this year and maybe the Saudi show next. You know, I feel like Braun's gonna win the title, but if Goldberg wins it, there's probably a reason for it. But it's already been. I think a lot of people already agreed Roman's gonna win this match when it was first announced. Now that it's Braun, who knows? It's now up in the air. But I have a huge feeling it's gonna be Braun. Now, going on to the next match. Let's do the first match. First women's match. Frick, where's the full card on this damn thing? Frick, does see? I'm on the actual main page for WWE.com to read these guys, because I had to read it from there, and I know there's still more matches to be announced tomorrow on SmackDown. I think somebody already came up with an updated card and rumored card. Alrighty. Oh, shit. Oh, wait. Let's search it up real quick. Updated. I like this blog version of me talking about WrestleMania right now because it's a classic classic way of doing these videos, for me. And now I'm doing all kinds of new stuff with like the editing and just putting stuff together in general. It's really cool. All right. So what what are these right now? Oh, okay, this is from earlier this month. Oh, shit. You know, would Wikipedia have it? I'm pretty sure they would. Well, actually, I saw some of it. So, I remember one of them right now off the top of my head, and that is the SmackDown Women's Championship with Dana Brooke, Naomi, Tamina, Sasha, and Bayley. I'm betting on Sasha, guys. That's my honest go around. That's where I'm going around with it. Because to me, Sasha Banks and Bayley is the match that we wanted to see, and we're not necessarily getting it the way we would want it. Okay, here we go. They have it. Alright. So, yeah. Actually, I was wrong. Dana is out. It's Lacey. My bad. So for the Fatal 5-Way, it's going to be Bayley, Lacey, Naomi, Sasha, and Tamina. I'm going with Sasha. I mean, who better to take the belt off of Bayley than Sasha? Bayley's been great as a heel. I feel like Naomi's time is kind of like... I feel like she needs to turn heel, guys. I'm sorry. Naomi being a babyface doesn't work for me right now. Tamina, if she wins, that's a dark horse in that match, and if she wins it, damn. Lacey, I don't think she's ready yet. I think maybe maybe SummerSlam she'll be ready. But I don't think she's ready right now. Alright, so let's go on to another match. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins. I feel like they're going to crown Kevin Owens as a top guy in the WWE in this match. I'm going with Kevin. Though Seth could probably pull something out of his ass, but I feel like Kevin Owens is going to win this match. Because they're trying to push him as one of the next Rebel baby faces, which is cool and all. Then we have the tag team triple threat ladder match. I don't know how they're going to do this with Miz being pulled out. As you guys know, Miz is sick. We don't know if it has anything to do with the coronavirus. Nobody knows because we don't know if they got tested or not. But as far as I know right now, it's going to be New Day, Big E, and Kofi taking on the Usos, taking on John Morrison. That's what I'm seeing. And If they have to cover their ass, if WWE has to cover their ass for this tag team championship match, either Morrison has to pull something unbelievable for him to win this championship, or we're getting another Usos title reign. And then they're going to feud with the New Day. That's what I'm guessing. That's what I'm guessing. I don't know if that's true, but I feel like the Usos are going to win. And that's not saying because I'm Polynesian myself, being Hawaiian and all, but no. The Usos, I think, are going to win because they just took the belts off New Day. And with Morrison being the only one from his team, I mean, that's kind of scary thought to think of, right? Oh, shit. I dropped the phone. All right, so, next match. Aleister Black versus Bobby Lashley. I want Lashley to win. I'm a huge Bobby Lashley freaking fan. I don't care if he has Lana. It's the most fun he's had, obviously. Losing to Aleister Black, I can definitely see that. So, I'm going with Black winning this match because I can't see them trying to bury Black. But could Lashley win it? I want him to win it. What you guys think? Elias versus King Corbin. Wow, for the top heel of the company being Baron freaking Corbin, he's taking on Elias. And there's rumors that Elias wants to leave for AEW too. I think Elias is going to win. And if Corbin wins, it's going to be because it's dirty. But Elias is going to win because I think they want to give Elias his moment because the last 2 years, he's been embarrassed by John Cena. Twice. Twice in 2 years. And John's in another match, obviously. Which leads me to go to the Firefly Funhouse match with John Cena and Bray Wyatt. I think Vince is allowing Bray and John to do whatever they want. Firefly Funhouse match. I can't wait to see the creativity of this match. I'm believing Bray is going to win it. If John wins it, I'm going to be shocked. But I think John's going to do the favors for Bray since he's exiting for Hollywood right now. And quite honestly, with the Firefly Funhouse, I mean, how many of you hate that segment? I don't. I fucking love it. I mean, it's creepy, funny, and it's like weird and shit. I can see Bray having a good time with this match, and John having a good time. So I say this will be the funnest match of the card. All right, now we look into the Raw Tag Team Championships. Street Profits versus Austin Theory and Angel Garza. Wow, the United States title got fucked, huh? The United States title was going to be on this card. I believe Andrade was going to defend against either Humberto or Rey. You know, I think a Rey Mysterio Andrade match at WrestleMania would be awesome at this time, but for whatever reasons, we're not getting it. Apparently Andrade's hurt, from what I hear. And Rey, they're not going to send him out. I don't know what to say about that. So, Edge versus Randy Orton, last man standing match. All right, so this is gonna be a classic match, a legend match. It's the Triple H match in my eyes because that's what everybody wants to say. Every time they have WrestleMania, they have or a big show like Crown Jewel. If Triple H is on the show, it's gonna be him versus somebody who's already been a big time star kind of deal. So for my opinion on this match, Edge is gonna win. I don't think anybody doubts that. And some of the promo work that Edge has been doing has been top notch. And Randy's been a very, very psychotic heel for this. So I think it's gonna work. This match is gonna be crazy. So I would watch that. I think that's one of the two matches. The two matches I'm looking forward to watch. The three, actually. There's three of them. Three matches I'm looking forward to. Taker versus AJ. Cena versus Bray. And Edge versus Orton. Edge versus Orton, and I think it's because these guys are gonna have fun, and it's because Edge. I'm pretty sure Edge and Orton got all the creative say so for this match. Much like I feel like Bray and John have too. As far as Taker and AJ goes, I think this is going to be an interesting match. I don't know what a Boneyard match is. Sounds like a game of bones that Undertaker had played with Godfather back in the day. But that's just because I like to play dominoes, guys. But I can't wait to see what this match is going to be about. I mean, I'm going with Taker. I like Taker. I think Taker's a whole different superstar. I feel like AJ's a whole different superstar. I know the two of them in real life are actually really good friends. So I'm thinking this match is going to be one of those matches to watch because it's going to be a fun match, in my opinion. Alright, now let's go to another women's match. Kabuki Warriors versus Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. For me, this is kind of an interesting match, in my opinion, because I'm an Asuka fan. I'm going with the Kabuki Warriors. That's my opinion. I know everybody's going to say Alexa and Nikki because they've been over like Rover. In my opinion, for the tag team division, for the women's tag team division, how could you not have this match on the fucking card? I'm not going to be mad either way. I think these two teams are going to surprise everybody. I just think Kyrie, Asuka, Alexa, and Nikki, they're going to surprise everybody in this tag match because they're the two most over tag teams in the women's division. They're way too over. And Asuka's been hella good on the mic lately, even for her speaking Japanese. I mean, she's been very vocal. She's shown a lot of personality. I think a lot of the fans love it. I mean, she's supposed to get the fans heat, but she's just getting all the heat because the fans are just enjoying watching her being funny, being sarcastic, being doing this, you know. I think Asuka's got a lot of character, and I can't wait to see this match. If Alexa wins against Asuka, that's the only way I ever see Alexa beating Asuka, is if she's in a tag match. And the partner she's got is the right person. Nikki is a tough bitch, and Asuka had a tough time with her in singles in NXT, so this is going to be an interesting match. That's what I'm going to say. Then we got Otis versus Ziggler. This one really wrenches my heart because I feel for the big guy. I mean, who doesn't feel for Otis in this match? We all love Otis. Otis is our guy. Sadly, Dolph is a lot of your guys' guy because a lot of you guys like Dolph Ziggler as a wrestler. I just think of him as just, he's HBK wannabe, you know? But with Mandy in this match, I hope Otis kicks the shit out of Dolph. Sorry, Dolph. You're funny. I like you and all, but I like Otis a lot more. Otis is a lot funnier and more entertaining, and I feel so bad for him. I mean, how do you get off by taking a man's woman? Especially a big man's woman. Alright, now, going on to the Raw Women's, not Raw. Yeah, Raw Women's Championship. Becky Lynch versus Shayna Baszler. This is going to be an interesting match. I feel like it can go back and forth. I feel like Baszler should win because Becky's been on top for so long. But if Becky wins, I'm not going to be upset. I'm not upset either way. I want Baszler to win, though, because I'm kind of getting annoyed by Becky a little, but that's just my opinion. Alright, and then we have Rhea Ripley and Charlotte Flair for the NXT Championship. Honestly, guys, you want my honest opinion about this match? Rhea's going to beat Charlotte. I'm betting Rhea Ripley to beat Charlotte Flair for the NXT Championship because you had her beat Asuka. Okay. You've had her beat, like, what freaking match has Charlotte not done at WrestleMania? That was a big profile match that she couldn't have done this year. There's only two I can think of: Rhea Ripley or Shayna Baszler. And quite honestly, I think Rhea Ripley was the perfect choice. The fact that it's for the NXT Women's Championship, before I'm like, don't know. Charlotte's kind of above that already, but then again, with NXT becoming the third brand and being the hottest brand, I wouldn't mind Charlotte being on NXT to help them out more and give those guys more longevity. And then to finish it off, guys, let's talk about Drew McIntyre versus Brock Lesnar. I think Drew is going to win. He's the chosen one. They were planning so much for him. Brock might just fucking throw a fit. That's my opinion, guys, for WrestleMania right now. And if I missed anything else, let me know in the comments. And I hope you guys have a good night and you take care. And you know what? Tomorrow we'll talk about Dark Side of the Ring. If I can get some time to do so. Right? And let's enjoy WrestleMania, guys. I mean, it's going to be empty arena. It's going to be different. It's not going to be like what it is usually. So, for what it is, let's just enjoy it. I mean, let's just enjoy it. Vince wanted to do this to give us the entertainment. And he promised us all these different things for this year's WrestleMania. And he wants to do it so bad. Let's just enjoy the show. Let's just enjoy the show. That's all I say. If you're going to hate, fuck you. You know? I mean, it's not easy doing this kind of show. If you think AEW is having an easy time doing these empty arena shows, you're dead wrong. You're dead wrong. They're probably trying to figure out a lot of things. Especially after I heard